So, is there anyone in that room who would like to have a better memory? Better being able to remember things is okay, it really helps you. And other maybe people in that room who would like to have better concentration, better being able to focus on your job and not get distracted on time. There's even more people. Well, I can tell you, if these things all work on the way you want them to, it may have to do with stress. And look at there, things you can do to improve it. As journalists and neurobiologists that work inside journalists, so you can say I think nothing about pressure organ, but there can be a quite gap between knowing a lot about brain and actually be good to learn. When I started office as a journalist 20 years ago, I was so eager to show the work that I can do. I took on every try and I could have an interview with a hard to go. I worked away by midnight. Then I had to get up early because I have a little kid and also challenged that I have no time to think. Now we all know what that's led to, right? And I couldn't believe that I had to burn out. And I felt my brain is just giving up on me. I wasn't able to plan anymore. I couldn't decide what to do first, what to do next. And I couldn't concentrate on my work. I couldn't remember things and my emotions run over the place. Mentally low. And as a science journalist, as a brain scientist, I know that chronic stress is devastating for your brains. It It affects everyone in particular. First area is broad blow. A broad animal broad model here is in your head like that. It's broad blow. We use due to the asset on the things I just mentioned. To make a circle, to make a plan, to decide what to do first, what to do next. It's, it's your working man you for focus on your job, to keep your emotion under control. Another part is a hippocampus on either side of the brain and a bit more in the middle. And this is the core of memory. Now, why are these two areas so sensitive to stress? That's because uh, stress hormone high, stress hormone level, later the Michael in the cell area strength. You can brain cell here at the breast because it's a body and a long extension that brain just stretch and reach out to all the neural that make contact with each other from the network and rest and the people for chronic stress and you disappear, contact breakdown that they just show and the network just doesn't work anymore. So that's bad news, right? But luckily, brain science has really many things you can do to counteract it. And I discovered that where the literature and it showed for where the root brain, and I'll share with you for more important thing. But for the best you can do for your brain is be active. Now we all know be physical active are good for you, right? But there can be a gap between knowing they actually doing it. Yeah. But when you're working out, it's not just good for your heart pumping out oxygen. What you'll be actually stimulate the area of depression. They reroll again a little content, maybe even new cell are formed. So while you're working out, you're not just working on the roasted bodies, but you don't have to run a marathon and not just for a thing. Research show that already people who just work recently for 3 times a week, 45 minutes a day or a period. 3 times the hippocampus is already bigger inside and people do stretch and exercise. So I used to decide to first get a deadline and then go to the gym maybe later, maybe next week. But I don't do that anymore and now I first go to the gym and then get a deadline. The second very important thing you can do for your brain is sleep well. Now I'd like to see your hand. Who of you has slept 8 hours last night? 8 hours. Well, you did quite okay. I think it's 40%. There can be quite a gap between knowing that sleep is good for you and actually do it. But I can tell you, and you maybe know already, sleep loss is a chronic stressor for your brain as well. Already after one night without sleep, you know the concentration is bad, your memory is worse, you'll be more irritable. So that's only after one night that area behind your forehead starts functioning. The lot after many nights of too little sleep. Well, with sleep, our brain reorganizes in itself. A good connection to strengthen, better connection to check out. Uh, so we really need that for good working brain. Now telling you and work to way past midnight. Don't do that anymore. I make sure I get my 8 hours sleep. Really difficult because I like to stay up late, but whenever I miss an hour or two, I make sure I make up last night. Of course, your brain does also need good building blood food. And doing fish food research is really difficult, really hard to pinpoint which specific menu is good for you. Before entirely reading better, it's perfectly clear. People eat a Mediterranean diet and a better brain for a longer time, better memory, and better concentration. Now, what is that? That Mediterranean diet is that like that all pizza and pasta, maybe? Maybe you hope that that's not the case. It's large amount of fruits and vegetables that's for the basis, and you need fish here. Fish is very important because provide omega-3 fatty acids and essential for building blood for our brain. We cannot make them ourselves. With some other protein and rice and also see healthy fat or not. And some sunny they seem to be two secret ingredient for your brain healthy for a long time. Just saying. And maybe some eagle eye in the room has bought a bottle of red wine, and I saw that. And here, behind the label, no, no, it's not good for you. I'm sorry, not for your brand. Now then, the fourth thing you can do for your brand, and that is meditate. And this is maybe even harder, rarer to do research on, but then research on bio research show that daily meditation can beneficially affect your focus and your attention. And in a basic way, you can look at meditate as training of your attention, because it sit on your eye low and focus on your breath, and your mind longer up on something you had to do, and you put it back on your breath, have your brain, and have you train and your attention, and also your flexibility, your motion control. Is in the meditative function of the area behind your forehead, or strengthen meditation training. So you can try it if you like within your routine in the morning or just before you go to bed. You can start 5 minutes a day and see how it go. I do it every day, and at times I don't really miss it. So these four adjustments you can counteract with a devastating effect of chronic stress and make your brain resilient to it. I built it in my routine and my burnout, and my brain worked well again and made it even better than ever. And I know now it's perfectly fine to work hard long hours as long as I take good care of my brain. So I hope I made a good between knowing and doing a little bit more for you today. And ask you please put your brand because I'm proud who you are. The treasure like quiz. Thank you.